What's up, Phil? Il bizzafo, dude. So some troll told me I should get a job today, and I told him I had a job. It's like when somebody says, "You're not going to make it to 30 at your weight." And I say, "I'm 45, dumbass." Ah! Yes, Eva? Butch Fletcher said hi. What's up, Butch? Well, Brochi, I thought you were going to tell the troll I have a job banging your mom, working overtime tonight. No, no, you can't really say that in comments, Phil. You have to be somewhat more respectful. Hey, Neil, touch your nose while I say boop. Philip, classic. Dino, show the cat. Eva is unimpressed. We sing, Mr. Snoofaloofagus, I love you, and I know my Snoofaloofagus loves me too. Lots of wonderful things to do. Yes, me and my Snoofaloofagus. That's you. She does not like the Snoofaloofagus song. Butch Fletcher, deport trolls. Eh. El Bizafo is laughing. Rito Shamaru. Hi, bro. El Bizafo, mixed material off $20. Silverchi, what did you eat for dinner and what food review items are next on the list? Okay. Ow. I had chimichangas because, of course, my fridge is still needs to be cleaned out. It's a real mess in there. But today I filmed reviews for the mocha iced coffee at Burger King with foam, the mini cinnamon rolls, and their um, crispy onion Whopper. Dino, that's a great cat. I love cats. Eve is okay. She's not my nim nim nim. Oh, Charlie Blaze, do fish jokes. Vic, Richard Leland. Vic, nodding. Adar, if income and debt wasn't a concern, which would you do? Med school or law school? Probably law school. Butch Fletcher, I love them with barbecue sauce. The thing standing in the way of that being funny is that it isn't. El Bizarro Artmore has killed the stream. Mm. Michael or Michelle M. Do you take donations? Yes, I do. Fulbrochi, Whopper. Layla Low, hi. Melina said hi. M, I'd love to donate my goo all over your face. Sorry, I already donated goo all over your mom. She likes to lather in it. Well, Rochi, mini churro review from Jack in the Crack, please. Have you ever had them before? Um, okay, I believe the pumpkin spice mini churro review drops tomorrow. Let me check for you. Mm. Jack in the Pipe, Jack in the Box Pumpkin Spice Mini Churro, September 8th. I believe that is at 6 p.m. Phil. Yeah. Dino, lol. Butch Fletcher, I work at a Jack in 1977. Well, they probably have the famed food. Florochi, sounds good. Benjamin, look like a lobotomized Chris Farley dog. Well, you sound like a butthole. You get a timeout. You know what they say about buttholes? Everyone's got them and they all stink. Fulbrochi didn't know Jack in the Box was open in the 70s. Neither did I, but then never really thought about it. To be honest with you. How much does one think about Jack in the Box? Butch Fletcher was in our area. Dino, I have a tip. People like cats, and if you make a small cat bed or house beside you and make your cat stay there, then the views will skyrocket. You have cats, use them. How would I make my cat stay there? Right. See, I don't have room on this particular stream to be putting like cat beds and stuff. I might do that eventually, but Philip Roche, can employers keep their workers longer than 12 hours if they are on salary, even though it's against the law for minimum wage workers, or so I think? I don't know. I mean, salary workers can stick around until what gets done needs to get done. I mean, it's something you'd have to speak to a lawyer about. Charlie Blaze, would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands? Hands for feet. I mean, seriously. Phil Brogy, gotcha. Phil, are you a salaried employee? Butch Fletcher, I work then at the only union Jack in the Box. Well, one of two. They're not union anymore. Yeah. I mean, my old man was surprised that my sister was actually part of the Teamsters Union. Charlie Blaze, if you have to move your nose on a different part of your body, where would you put it? My forehead. Because they could just put it back. Obrochi, oh no, no one of the guys I train with is a G, said he worked a 24-hour shift. Hmm. Well, it depends on what he does. Dino, would you pay $1 million to exchange to be able to time travel, but only twice? Um, depends on what I do if I time. Because I mean, you time travel twice. You go back to whenever and buy stock for yourself in a certain company, and then you time travel back and you've made all that money. Just desserts. Hello, Richard. You've recently been addicted to the Richard Reviews Everything series, beginning to the Richard Reviews Everything series being every night. Unfortunately, sir, we must agree you diet is artificially preserved mess. Very sorry, Rich. Um, just desserts. My name is Richard. Okay, there are only certain nicknames I tolerate. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Keep calling me that, and I will I will ban you from this channel. Golden Occult. Time travel is impossible. Not according to mathematics. Melina, me try to understand this. Artmore, OMG, Richard, it good to see you, man. How are you, buddy? I'm hanging in there, dude. Dino, time travel is possible theoretically, Golden Oathlet. Butch Fletcher, I was a member of the NEA. It made my neighbors really miffed. I was a bus driver. He was a teacher. David Apricio, hi. Well, hello, David. Artmore, it's tough, Richard. Same here. Quexa de area. Quick un tun con hilo. David said hi. Philip Rochi, how long does it take for a refrigerator to defrost? That depends on how much ice you're dealing with. Okay? And how you defrost it. If you're trying to defrost it quickly, the thing to do is to get a pot of boiling water, put a plate inside the refrigerator so you don't damage anything, like crack the glass, and then just put the boiling water in the refrigerator, let it cool down, it'll warm up the refrigerator. But if you have got a big block of ice in there, it can take as much as a week. Typically, it's 3 days. Loberci, Artmore, the mini churros from Jack in the Box are addictive. They're not a tenth as good as the funnel cake fries from Del Taco. Selena, hi everyone. I got ghosted. I'm so sad. Okay, look, if Thumb Man doesn't want you in his life, then he's a little bitch and you're too good for him. I mean, at least hang out with big bitches, because then you'll be satisfied. Invisible art! You know, what's your hobby? This, pretty much. David Apricio, you good, bro? Ardmore, Philip, I had Jack last night. I hope you washed your hands. Pistafo, hi, David, yo, good, bro. Selena, thank you. Hey, Selena, you're a wonderful person, and he doesn't deserve you. Just remember that. Now go out and get one of the 50 million other men that would just lick their wounds and say, God, I love this woman. J. Melinda 303, any advice for a young buck looking for love? But where are you looking? Fulbrochi, did you take a big hit on all of the food that was in the refrigerator prior to from defrosting the fridge, or was it consumed? What happened, Phil, is that my vegetables went bad, and that's how I knew I had a problem. And the ones that were in the crisper drawer half froze. So I was able to save a lot of it by making soup, and I've got a lot of soup in my freezer right now. But I mean, to be dead honest with you, my freezer defrosted earlier this year because the cats knocked the plug out, and that was the big loss because like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff were destroyed. But I was able to, or I am turning what's in there into cat food. So, well, cat food and mulch, I guess. David, have a good day. Philip, you got this, Selena. Castario, you is Bulbul. Had it don't matter about the bull she saw. Dino, I used to look for love at Walmart. Well, you could certainly get love at Walmart. I don't know if you want it, but I mean, you could also get STDs there. You can get everything at Walmart. Charlie Blaze, Would you rather have a giraffe neck or an elephant nose? Elephant nose would be like having a third arm. Cab de coiffe. I look for the thick goth mommies in Target. Underrated place, if you ask me. Selena. Thanks, Phil. Cakes a de aria. Mucho gusto. Charlie Blaze, would you rather drink defrosted freezer ice water or pool water? Well, pool water will kill you if you drink enough of it. But then I guess any water will. Brendan, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Ghostly haunting I turn loose. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Ardmore, I'm getting a new neighbor. I'm hoping they're fine. Wish me luck. Yes, yes. You know, our neighbors threw away, or my cross street neighbor threw away a lot of stuff, and their trash got knocked over. In it, there were a bunch of bras. So I'm hoping the big busty chick did not get kicked out of the house. Lorchi, I see, said the blind man. J. Mulred 303. Kev Drag, never thought of that, might use that strategy. Wilbrochi, good luck, Artmore. Narcobob 5. America? Yes. It was O'Neill, it's time to get rid of the cats. Got rid of that one. Rico Rose, I need some help. A snake bit me in the nuts. What can I do? Go to a doctor. Phil Brochi, big busty neighbors. Selena, America, F yeah! Mehina Muzmizin said hi. Melina, I have 3 cats. I love them. Yes. Selena is laughing. So I just got a question, guys. Are any of you watching the Alien TV show? Because I feel like I'm the only one, but they're saying it's really popular. Mahin Mosen, hi, I am new. Kija, Richard, sometimes I get so lonely that my hand slowly starts going down. Well, that's perfectly normal. Just wash it afterwards. And don't call it soothing. Stop doing that. That's weird. Marco Bob 5. If you wonder what Narco Bob means, it's the thing from MTV parody of SpongeBob. SpongeBob Hemp Pants. Never saw that. It was awful. Never heard of Alien TV show. You never heard of Alien Earth? Charlie Blaze, Alien or Predator? Well, I mean, they're both kind of lame nowadays, aren't they? Jay, I don't really watch TV anymore. Some goes for Netflix and such. Yeah. KJ, Lemo, JK. Artmore, Carl's Jr. has a new burger out. Are you going to review it? You mean the spicy double western? Because that looks sad. Charlie Blaze, Star Trek or Star Wars? I'm more of a Star Trek fan. It is awful, but seriously, Neil, the cats are constant trouble. Yeah, I know, dude. It's just homing them is difficult. Phil Perochi, my neighbor rents some of the rooms in his house, so there's a bunch of dudes there. The neighbor is gay, but that's okay. Mr. Fabulous Voice. Okay, look. He's probably doing more than renting, let's be honest with you. That's the thing about gay men, is like, gay men are like, well, let's go and be gay together. Like, women aren't like, hey, dude, let's just bang. Well, some of them are like that. Yes, I mean, it's like the hot chicks at my work who touch each other's butts. It's like, yes, yes, grab that ass. Selena, I mean, I don't know. The movie Alien was enough. I don't think I need a reboot. It's not a reboot. North Star, I went a birthday party. Now I am traumatized. Okay. El Bizarro, Philip, Living Sausage Fest. CJ, what kind of music do you listen to? I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. El Bizarro, or Philip Rochi. El Artmore, can you do a review on Chinese food? Um, I have. Fred Chambers, please stand by for my comments. You know, Art, one of the things you need to understand is that the food reviews, they're not making money. So I mean, if reviewing, if not reviewing the latest Krispy Kreme donut meant leaving money on the table, I would be reviewing the latest Krispy Kreme donut. The only thing is that in order to properly review Krispy Kreme donuts, I need to get a dozen of them. Okay. And it's like the Harry Potter donuts, I believe there's three or four. There should be four of them. So you have three of each, and I gotta eat one for the glamour shot and one for the review on the video. So it's a lot of donuts in one day. So the whole day I've got to be pumping iron to regulate my blood sugar. And it's like, yeah, if I would spend, 20 bucks on donuts and come away with 40 bucks, I would definitely be doing that. It's just that's not how it works. Same thing with like Baskin and Robbins, 31 flavors. They have the flavor of the month. I could go check out a flavor of theirs every month, but people don't want to see that enough. Fred Chambers, please stand by for my comment. El Bizavo, I'd say suck it, Philip, but phrasing isn't there. Fred! Fulbrochi, no, Ella. Dino, would you rather live in a world where everyone is gay or a world where everyone is black? Well, if I lived in a world where everyone was gay, then I'd be the only straight dude, and I'd be the only one impregnating everyone. So gay. Fulbrochi, what if a bang nurse were your neighbor, Richard? Then I would bang her. Phil Perucci, they're Harry Potter donuts? Yes, Krispy Kreme currently has Harry Potter donuts. Ardmore, because you do a good food review. Yeah, Ardmore, I mean, the problem with the food reviews is that people just don't watch enough of them. So I actually have, like, Harry Potter donuts, and, I mean, I did get the, Stranger Things cookies, but like I'm not gonna make my money back on that. Alexander Scabian, sup? Courtney the Pooh, the best Baskin Robbins flavor is called Love Potion. I used to work at 31 Flavors, and that's come out during February. Philip Rochi, what about food challenges like the one chip challenge or the 6x6 from In and Out? Um, again, they don't they don't make money. They don't hold water. It's like with my movie reviews, Phil. I don't go to theaters. I watch whatever movie I can get a free screener of. And the reason for that is I don't make money. So I could tell you if I made $200 per movie, I would definitely be seeing every movie in theaters, but I don't. Jeremy Johns, for example, he bought his house off YouTube. Um, he's the most successful independent YouTuber who does film review, and he only does like one a week. And I sit there and I think, how is it you're not watching like every day? Because it's your livelihood. But of course, where he lives in Seattle, houses are a lot cheaper. I think. Mr. Delviard 303. Where can I find a box of those? A box of what? A box of these? I got these at Albertsons. Don't bother, they suck. Alexander Scarbian. Out of the blue, what musical is the most painful to get a muscle cramp at? A pain in your ass. It's called a pain in your ass for a reason. Ardmore, 6x6 protein style. I've had that. Or two 3x3s. The 6x6 is more economical. The 3x3s are, however, more filling. Fred Chambers, I got 2 chocolate chip cookies today. Well, good for you. Fulbrochi, what is the real estate market so expensive nowadays? Because it can be. Constantine U. J. Mapalala Constantine. Alexander Scriven, shitty pin in the ass. Syrup swag. You know, that's one of those things. Every now and again, I get somebody flapping their gums about how I should be making better videos. I remember one guy was like, what's the point of making videos if you're not going to show clips from the movies? I go, one, where would I get clips from the movies? And two, um, two, I would get copyright flagged for them. And like I forget what I said next, but the guy goes, well, "Don't you get paid for this?" I go, "Yeah, I made $8 in the last month off random street theater, so no, not really." It was awful. Real estate will drop when mass deportations are complete. Yay, Fred. Yeah, L. I mean, don't hold your breath. J. Melvert 303. Low housing availability versus high demand for housing with the mix of corporate greed. Philip. Well, Perochi, does chocolate cause acne, or is that just an old wives' tale? Um, just an old wives' tale. And yeah, I believe eating too much sugar can lead to a higher acne level, particularly for someone with my health condition. But like chocolate in general has nothing to do with that. Like if you were eating baker's chocolate, you'd be fine. Alexander Scrubian. Hongino Zero doesn't always show clips of stuff, just rants, and it's good to not have clips sometimes so you know people truly listen to what you say instead of just skip parts. Yeah, I mean the the thing is entertained, but it's just one of those basic facts that people get this and like somebody today thought that I was trying to make a living off YouTube and it's like, well, I'm trying to supplement my income and I'm successful at that, but he's like, you're never going to make any money on YouTube. It's like, yeah, dude, you shut up. If you're not being polite, you're not helping. Well, Rochi, I'm eating Kit Kat now. Whoa. Slad Thorn. Our dark chocolate, you should be fine too. Slad here has a gothic chick as his thumbnail. It is awful. Meow. Ardmore. I went over 2,000 calories by lunchtime today. Yeah, dude, like one meal at a fast food restaurant is more than 2,000 calories. Orgy, holy macaroni, Artmore. That's okay, though. If I ever come up with a superhero for Philip, I'm gonna have him say holy macaroni a lot. Holy macaroni! It's the shocker. Chris Dofer, 2,000 calories is easy. Work at least food. Mike, hello. Phil Brochi, how are you feeling rich? Syrup, pickle, egg, gong. Alexander Scriven, red. It was awful. I went to Wendy's, paid for a hand job, got extra fries instead. Jay Mildred, one Big Mac is like 3,000 calories. I don't think so. It was awful. Mike! So Mike's the one that wanted me to try these. I have tried them in a video, but I shall consume two of them because Mike is here. Art, I don't understand why there are so many cross-dressers in Hollywood. Because they're prostitutes, Art. So these are Stranger Things cookies. They are like 70 calories per cookie. Philip, are those ice cream cookies? No, they're just terrible. They have a crunchy red filling. They're chewy. They taste synthetic. Slad Thorn. A Frappy from Starbucks is like 900 plus calories. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. It was also Neil. Wet your lips before chewing, please. Phil Brogy, 70 cal isn't bad. But these are terrible. Falcon, much love and peace, Richard. Yeah. The thing about Stranger Things cookies is they taste like they come from a laboratory. Mike, they need to put more attention into limited time items. You know, Mike, I think they just need to make things that don't suck. I mean, that's the thing. Like, yeah, they know this isn't gonna sell. This isn't gonna sell well, or this is gonna sell so long as the hype is on. But it's like, make a cookie that people are gonna be like, "Damn, I missed those." El Bizarro, those cookies need milk. They're just bad. I prefer to have them with coffee anyway. Falcon, I feel your pain. Phil Brochi, what's the red stuff? Raspberry? I hate raspberry flavored anything. I think it's cherry, actually. Filled soft cookies. Strawberry. Strawberry flavored filling. Slad Thorn. Lemo tastes like the upside down. Tammy 33. Hi, El Pistafo. Mike. When my wife walked in and saw me holding Oreos up in the bathroom light, she thought I was drunk. Phil Brochi. Mike. Worf. Hello, good to see you. Very good, Worf. Eat any good books lately? El Bizdafel, Tammy, Falcon, God loves you. If he loved me, he wouldn't have sent me these terrible cookies. Ardmore, got zero sugar Jolly Ranchers. Okay. Sladthorn, personally, for me, nothing beats just a normal crunchy Chips Ahoy. Yeah. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I made the best cookies I've ever had, which were oatmeal craisin cookies, dried sweetened cranberries. Flipperochi, I crushed a Kit Kat 4 pack. That's not hard to do. Slade Thorn or Famous Amos. Dano, can you sing a song? I sang a song for you. What song do you want me to sing, Dino? Philip Rochi, are we considered aliens? How did microbes arrive on Earth? Um, well, we evolved here, so they don't know. I mean, there's the alien seed theory, but it's not holding a lot of water. Tammy33, El Pizafo, how are you? Do you know microbes evolved on Earth, Philip? Ardmore, I can't wait to see you at a meet and greet. Whoa. Mulukin Habotumu. Hi, my name is Mulukin Lamb from Help Me. Worf. Why doesn't the government help the homeless? Because they don't care, Worf. I mean, it's for one thing, both parties think that the homeless are not going to vote for them. They don't care about people that don't vote. I can tell you that a lot of homeless people are Republican, surprisingly large number of them. I mean, I was surprised at how many homeless people were Trump supporters, really. But the bottom line is that homeless people don't vote because they're too busy doing drugs, so nobody cares about them. El Bizavo, Tammy33, I'm doing good. Making vids, staying out of trouble. I'm Vix coming to Ice Station Zebra P.O. Box 381. Mike, did we evolve from bacteria or something tiny? Yes, we did. According to the Tree of Life, we split off from each other millions of years ago and became the various groups of animals. Filberochi, I heard asteroid brought water to Earth, but that must have been a lot of asteroids. Um, One theory is actually that Earth was once a giant ocean, and that a collision knocked away most of the water. If there was any life on Earth at the time, it was destroyed, and then everything started over again. Falcon, may the force be with you. El Bizafo, Worf, what are you doing about the homeless? Alex Duban, have you noticed a bad flu going around in LA? No, I have not. I read something about a massive COVID outbreak in Orange County, but I mean, I don't put much stock in it. Alexander Scabin, do you game? No, don't have time. Worf, El Pistofo, I am homeless. I need help, but there really doesn't seem like there is any. Flibrochi, stop in the name of love. Before you break my heart, think it over. El Pistofo, stream has crashed. No swimmers. Mike, I was reading earlier that when Gaddafi was leading Libya, there were no homeless. Education and medical were free. He even paid if they wanted to go to college in America. Why did we want him gone? I don't know. Alex Dubon, most homeless can't be helped. Wherever there is life, there is hope. Hey, Mustafa, if you have internet access, you can stop being homeless. Well, Rochi, round, round, get around. I get around, yeah. Round, get around, we get around. Phil Rochi, are you tired, Rich? Yeah, dude, I'm tired. I mean, I have been sleeping very fitfully lately. Worf. No, there are people here in Hawaii that want me to be homeless. It's evil here. My sister's back in Hawaii? Ardmore, where would you take a girl on a first date? Depends on the girl. Mike. Art to bed. Alex Dubon, why do you do this? Is YouTube paying well? No, I mean it's paying better than it was last month, but Laura Lynn, Richard, it's me, your favorite turd. Laura, you're not a turd. Phil Perochi, Mike, haha. Artmore, Mike, to eat. Ilbizavo, Mike, Gaddafi was Obama Clinton plan to destabilize the Middle East. Phil Perochi, Northwoods Inn. Northwoods Inn would be a great place for me to go if I'm trying to pick up a girl. The waitresses there are always flirty. Dick Staker, Mankind Redefined. Artmore, I think I see you driving by Northwoods with Mr. Fabulous. Alexander Scribine, YouTube pays in pennies and breadcrumbs. Yeah, can't argue with that. Fiddle Barucci, if you had to take a girl on a date to a fast food restaurant, which place would that be, excluding In and Out? Again, it depends on the girl. I mean, Carl's is always a bit upscale. Ardmore, haha. Mike, Richard, should man always cover the bill? No. Ardmore, in a Honda Civic, a white one. Obrochi, working tomorrow? Yes, actually, because it is now Monday. Alex Dubon, Flasher, Wharf. There is so many homeless people in Hawaii. A lot of our chronically homeless, indeed. Laura Lind, who is Mr. Fabulous? Backstory, please. Well, Mr. Fabulous is just, fabulous. He was found in a Gap recycling bin, covered by magazines dusted in cocaine. Well, Brochi, Mr. Fabulous is a character. He certainly is. Dan Zapping, I have thought about moving to Hawaii to be homeless. Crispy Bacon, what is going on with your job? Everything okay? It's not okay now. The boss is pissed, my hours are reduced, and there's nothing I can do about it. Orochi, hi, Bacon. Ardmore, Philip, will you be going to Richard's meet and greet if there throws one? Lorland, Bacon! Elbizavo, Mr. Fabulous is double-feasted 80s gym dude. Crispy Bacon, hello Philip. Dan Zapping, what state are you in, Rich? I am in Los Angeles, California. War, don't. The weather is nice, but there's a lot of thieves on Oahu. Mary Mistrada, hi Richard. Philip Perucci, 100% art. I will bring the booze, the music, and the bang nurses. Alexander Scrim, I hate work for boss. I am trying to do something else right now that I can do on my own. Yeah, me too. Ardmore, haha, Philip. El Bizavo, crispy bacon, I thought you died. Orochi, you'll get over this bump in the road, Rich. Yeah, I hope. Crispy bacon, Laura, hi. Alexander, Scrabine, sleep rich. Yes, I am. El Bizavo, Mary, Philip Orochi, Mary! Selena, is this stimulating to you, or do you get bored most of the time? Part of it, Selena, is this the position I have to stay in to make these lives is very uncomfortable. Mike, Rich, would you sell your body to hot woman? Yes. I would give my body to hot women for free. Worf, bye. Phil Brochi, Mary had a little lamb, but I ate it. Mary Mistrada, hi fellas. El Bizavo, double ebony Asian bang nurse MILF. Crispy Bacon, any twice El Bizavo, but I will never let that get to me. Dan Zapping, do you play any video games? Not really. Phil Birchie, ebony Asian MILF titty bang nurses with bearded clams. El Bizavo, yes, crispy. Okay, guys, I am just spent right now. I'm gonna have to call it quits. I will talk to you all later. I'm Richard.